Shoot, she wishes I was in the closet.
We got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, cooking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't turn nobody with it, turn nobody. All of the gang and they coming to gang. Got me a river to do with my shit.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday! Excited to have you guys with us. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with these two guys right down here for Up Your Units to talk all about college basketball for 30 minutes. But this is Afternoon BetSPRESSO right here on the Betting News Network. That is Vsauce. That is Colby Marcio. That's Shaggy Betts. My name is Sweatpan Jesus. Stoked to have you guys here right here on the channel. Appreciate you guys stopping by and spending a little bit of time of your beautiful Monday right here with us. Boys, how we living today? You guys ready to... I know you guys are excited. I just watched you be in like little boys on Christmas morning for the last 30 minutes. Yep, there it is right there.
If Shaggy had one of those boom mics, it would be in his mouth right now.
Oh! There it is.
He be bringing
There
the
it is.
boom.
Oh, baby.
God. Oh my God.
Is it
Is it
off our
baby?
Is it off our like sound stuff? Get that song out of there.
It's still there. I was trying to actually find the new one, and I was trying to do some other updates so I could delete it appropriately, but it's still there. But we're not going to play it, and the only stipulation that we will play that song now is if Rogue drops a 5-unit banger. That's it.
That's
requested.
After they went on
tuning
Jimmy
in.
Fallon, it's just dead.
Got somebody tuning in from Twitter. What's going on? What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. If you guys are watching us on Twitter, if you're watching us on YouTube, or if you're watching us on Twitch, thanks for stopping by right here on the Betting News Network. Got a big show for you guys today, man. Obviously, college basketball is back. These boys have been talking about it for the last 30 minutes. Shaggy is currently watching it as we speak.
Come on, Owls.
They're gonna give you guys a couple bets in the big time games tonight, and then V and I are gonna give you guys some bets on the NBA slate because there is 15, count them, 15 chat. Every single NBA team plays tonight, and V and I are gonna give you guys some of our favorite props.
Indeed.
Sheesh, dude. Sheesh. Wow. And then I will do a giveaway today in honor of hitting my crazy lotto over the weekend. I just did some blind button pressing and just happened to hit one this weekend. So I'll be giving away 2 hats and $100 to a couple of you guys out there. I know, Austin. I know it's a bummer, dude. It's a real big bummer. But we will talk about that. So stick around for you guys being here in the chat. All you got to do is hang out with us on Twitch. If you're watching us on Twitter or on YouTube, unfortunately, you cannot be entered in the giveaways. You got to come and hang out with us on Twitch to be able to win. And all you got to do is just be a part of the show right here on Twitch. So if you're watching us anywhere else, come and hang out. You got a little time, but come and hang out with us on Twitch. That's how you can enter to win and everything like that. And then we're going to finish the show talking about Monday Night Football. We got the Chiefs taking on the Bucs tonight. Shags is not... Why are you not going tonight? Just didn't want to go, or
I needed
didn't get a ticket.
The wife's been out of town for 3 days.
Okay.
So I'm spending the evening with her.
/ watching college basketball. That's how it should be.
Don't worry. Sportsbook's still up in the living room, so we'll have Chiefs and quad box college hoops.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Landon, indeed. It was a good weekend, man. And it's been fun. We do that every single day though, man. Good shit all around. These parts. It was also Shaggy's anniversary a couple weeks ago. What, like 10 days ago?
Last Monday, a week ago.
And also we found out today that producer Sook was supposed to join us because the Bucks play tonight, but it's his anniversary today. So congrats as well to producer Sook.
We love.
V's known him for 15 years, and he didn't even know that.
That's because they've been together forever. Like, they've been together longer than me and Sook have been friends, too. So,
fair.
Yeah.
Is there a love triangle or what?
No love triangle.
Excuse me. Sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you there.
I was just answering the question. That's it.
No. I heard it in your voice, man. The tone.
Kobe, anything you say to me today is going to... Because all I'm looking at is those arms. All right? I came for the vibes, but I'm staying for the arms.
Hold on. Let me move the monitor up.
Oh, no.
Now it's a weird POV angle. I don't like this.
Can we go back? Today we're going to be taking the Chiefs, and that'll be it.
If Kobe calls HR today, I'm going to need HR not to answer the phone. Because...
Yeah. Guys, do you know that we're actually getting an HR department?
Whoa. Okay, we got to stop with
Is
these jokes.
Chewy our HR?
Yeah, well, we'll talk about this after the show. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, right here on the channel. It's your first time tuning in. Thanks for being here. We go live every single day. Come and hang out with us next time. We go live talking sports, vibes, and betting on some stuff as well. Brought to you by our sponsors at BetOnline. Everything we talked about on the show today, guys, you guys can get involved with BetOnline. Get a $1,000 deposit bonus with that QR code in the top corner of the screen. You also get a $10 bet dropped into your account if you use our promo code BNews. Yeah, you're a nanny. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We'll get there if I want to. I'm also completely kidding. No Giannis tonight. That's probably why that spread was a 7.5. V. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a little bit though. All right, let's go ahead and get these out of the way. You guys just watched these gentlemen talk about college basketball for the last 30 minutes. And I'm going to give you guys a second to talk about your two favorite plays in the college basketball slate. But I wanted to have a little fun before we got started. So in honor of college basketball being back, these are some actual legitimate players that play in college basketball this season.
yeah.
These are some of the names, and I want you guys to see. Have a look on the screen, chat. For guard forward from Wilbur Force, we got old Daddy Hill. Yeah, Daddy Hill's being. Imagine Daddy Hill. Daddy Hill dunks on you. You know what I'm saying? And then from Bethel University.
Kansas schools?
Oh, yeah. You know him personally, Shags. Jaquarium Cullum.
I really like the bow tie.
Yeah, he made a really good choice on that. And then we got Chemo Canceller. That one doesn't really roll off the tongue nicely.
The way you said it.
Holy shit.
And then we've got a new Grady, my man Shags. We've got Parker Dix. Not Grady, but Parker. Kansas Wesleyan. Look at that guy.
Hell yeah.
That guy's.
Shags, do you know what that logo is? The bolt.
Oh, the Bolt?
Yeah.
The Bethel Thrashers. It's the Bethel Thrashers. Fun fact, Chandaddy actually played basketball there.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm not even fucking with you.
That is insane.
Bethel Thrashers, Bethel, Kansas.
And then we've got in the middle here, we've got maybe my favorite. We got Joshua Hoare. I got dunked on by a whore. You know what I'm saying? And then to finish this out, we got Nene, I guess. Nine Wills.
Thrashers.
9 Wills.
Thrashers.
9 Wills.
So, 9 Wills.
9 Will made it.
Not 8 Wills, but 9 Wills. Those are some legitimate players. In this list there's so many more. But this is some good ones in honor of college basketball being back with us. That you guys can see that got some names out there, man. As Austin
All
said,
sports in general, just some WW names. And when you see them score a touchdown, on a nice Saturday morning, can't even pronounce the names. But the announcers, they got everything down because professionals, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, not us.
those parents need a little bit of a talking to, I will say.
What's a name you guys know in your life that's like that can't be a real name, or you're shocked that that's a real name? I got one. My mom went to high school with a guy named Jerry Curl, and he was white.
Oh my God! Was his first name was Jerry and his last name was Curl?
Yeah.
I knew a brown guy. His name was Harry Mann, and Man is spelled with 2 N's at the end. And his first name wasn't Harry, but he shortened his name to Harry. And I was like, if you had the choice, how do we end up on Harry Mann? You know what I mean?
You want me to top that, V?
Please.
There's a towing company in my hometown, Dick's Towing. Guess what the owner's name is?
What?
Harry.
Oh no.
And then my grandpa will call and be like, hey, let me talk to the big dick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, my grandpa's not one to crack no sexual jokes, so he's being completely serious, which is even funnier.
He's talking about it legitimately. I mean, it makes sense, though. Do you guys understand the reason why Richard got shortened to Dick? Like, what was the genesis of that, and why the fuck was that a good idea? Like, why did that become a thing? I have no idea, and I need to talk to the person who made
Rick.
Rich.
Yeah.
Or Rich. Or Rich.
Yeah, Rich sounds like the more, appropriate. Like shortening, not Dick.
Why is William Bill?
Yeah, that's another one that doesn't make any sense to me.
Robert is Bob. Like, what? How does this make any sense?
Yeah.
Facts.
John is Jack. Why do you need to shorten John?
That's
They're
true.
the same amount of letters. They're the same amount of letters.
It's because Dick rhymes
Both
with Rick.
start with a J,
Sure.
one vowel. I mean, it
Come
makes
on,
no
man.
sense. I had a buddy growing up, Jack. Never knew his name was John. Never thought to think his name was John. I thought it was Jackson. Apparently, I was crazy.
Oh my god.
You're funny.
Holy shit.
Shags, you're funny.
The same amount of letters. It's not even like Jonathan. Like, literally, it was just John.
English language, man.
I don't know. Whatever.
Shaggy,
Call
it's my first
yourself
show
anything, apparently.
hosting with you. You're a funny guy, man.
Yeah.
You're funny.
Our special guest today, Shaggy
My
Betts.
buddy actually said I'm like the Scottie Pippen of funny guys. Like, I'm not the Michael Jordan out there, but like I have my moments, you know.
So, like, you're the second funniest guy in the
Is
friend
he
group.
saying that you're
Yeah.
the second funniest guy, or is he saying that you assist the funniest guy?
No, I think
You know what I mean?
it's more like the supporting
second funniest?
cast. Yeah,
Okay.
no, supporting cast more. I'm an ensemble guy.
I would say Jess is the John Stockton of funny people because she doesn't say it loud enough, so I just steal it.
There
You
go.
know, like she's
Yeah.
assisting and
Okay.
out there, and I'm like, "You guys live here."
That's honestly more like Chris Paul, bro. She's really just lobbing it up for you.
That makes a whole lot of sense based on what I know about you and Jess. Shows Jess is the brains behind this operation, and you're just
She'll
loud
say
enough.
that too.
Oh,
She'll
yeah.
say that too. Like she
Yeah, fair
always
enough.
says, when I say "Don't be rude" at Saturday, she goes, "I'm the one that came up with that," and I was like, "No, you're not." And
Did she really?
Yes, I was. And I go, I don't remember,
No.
so it's mine.
That's
Wow.
so funny, Kobe.
Supposedly she came up with that, but I don't recall.
Oh my god.
I don't recall.
She's like
what
in the
up,
back
Angela?
right now, whispering to Kobe, and he's just repeating everything on stream.
Uh-huh. That's one of his AirPods. Is her just talking to him.
Yeah, this is actually a different one. Why do you guys think I have two of these?
Oh,
Exactly.
Oh,
If he stops talking, it's because he's listening to what he's supposed to say next.
oh my god.
Yeah. Hello. If anybody's just tuning in with us on Twitter or anywhere else, you have to come and hang out with us on Twitch to be able to win our giveaway today. But come and hang out with us on Twitch anyway. It's free. It's a good experience, and you can chat with all these beautiful people hanging out with the chat with us right now. All right, 12 minutes in. Let's talk about some sports. These boys just talked about it for 30 minutes, but boys, pick your favorites. I know you both have lots of bets out there already. Some of them have already been rocking and rolling so far. What are your two favorite bets on the board in the college basketball slate tonight?
I'm so glad you asked.
Oh my god, I know what he's gonna say. I know he's gonna say.
Is it that
I know what
team
he's
total under?
You guys don't know. There are two new teams in college basketball this year, and we're fading the daylights out of one of them. The West Georgia Wolves team total under 58.5. Welcome to Division I basketball going into Starkville playing Mississippi State, a top 30 team, a top 20 defense, a team that plays incredibly slow. West Georgia is simply not going to have enough possessions to cover this number, let alone if they made every shot they took. Not against this defense. West Georgia, welcome to D1. You're not scoring 59 tonight.
Was this like the welcome to the big show moment? You know, like
Welcome to the
Welcome
show.
to welcome to the show, big boys. You ain't
Oh, yeah.
doing any shit tonight.
Absolutely.
All right,
Shaq,
nice little
do I do the
stinky
spite
team
or
total
do I
under.
do the photo?
You do the spite bet.
Spite bet?
Yeah, you do the spite bet.
Yeah, you kind of have to do the spite bet,
kinda
right?
Yeah. It's too
All right.
funny not to.
Oh, it's hysterical. Let me educate V and SPJ on a little something. So, Green Bay hired
Not the
current-
Packers, don't worry.
It's not the Packers. Green Bay Phoenix hired current Fox Sports radio personality Doug Gottlieb, former point guard for Oklahoma State. The play is Oklahoma State. Numbers at 17.5 right now. Doug is still doing his radio show 5 days a week while coaching this team. How serious is this program?
I love
That's
the
it.
fact that you said that he hosted one of y'all's shows when you used to work with him driving a car.
Yep.
Is that true?
He
He actually did that?
He hosted the Goodman Gottlieb show by himself, driving in his car while interviewing Grand Canyon's head coach. He had to pull over, stop the car, turn the vehicle off, and ask the questions. But when he got on the show, you could see movement from the windows. He was holding his phone while driving. He was on national television doing something illegal. This man is coaching your kids, Green Bay. He's coaching your kids. They also added 13 new kids to their team, returning only one starter from a year ago. The kid had 8 points per game a season ago. Oklahoma State has hired a fantastic coach, Steve Lutz, who had great success at Texas A&M and Western Kentucky a year ago. Western Kentucky runs a super fast-paced offense and plays phenomenal defense. Something very rare in teams that run a high-tempo team.
Yes.
Sounds like he was dedicated. Dedication.
So basically, I don't know if his part-time gig is coaching or the radio. I need to know. 5 days a week is still full-time. And I know
like
that
this bet,
you can't mention anything Green Bay when you go on his shows.
5
that
days
true?
a week is still full time. Holy fuck, that puts into perspective right there, Kobe.
5 days a week is still full-time.
What the fuck? Which one is his
Right.
full time job? This is wild.
This is a Division I school. I know Green Bay's super small. They're one of the 300. What is it? 64 Shaqs now.
Yeah, 64.
364 teams. Like Western Georgia is just as big as Green Bay.
Might be bigger. Might be bigger.
Oh, it's just so funny to me. I'm really. Oklahoma State's not going to be a really good team this year, but I think they'll at least be fun and enjoyable. If you're an over fan, they will be one of the teams you take their team totals on, and not just the over total because they play good defense.
I like this bet a lot. I heard you talk about it. I know you've been on it for what did you say, like 2 weeks? You guys have both been on it.
I've been on it since May when they hired him.
We've had this game circled since May, and then we've just been waiting for the line to drop.
Yeah. All right. Well, which one do you guys want to put this Oklahoma State in our parlay today?
I mean, there's a play Shaggy has that I tailed. So if you want to use that, I do like that play a lot.
What's
I was gonna mention
the
that.
team total under? Or
No.
No. there's-
Arizona's team total over.
92.5?
Yeah,
No,
it's up.
they run
It's
very
up.
fast pace.
It's-
They're playing
it's
kinesis.
94.5. But no, they zip. They score. They've scored 100 plus 3 of their first 5 games last year.
SPJ, if they don't score 100 points, it's a loss for them.
Exactly. Yeah. They play a team that keeps up as well, plays just as fast, if not faster. 6th in pace, 4th in scoring. Arizona scoring 109.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is insane, and I believe you because, like you guys said earlier, which is good advice in these early games as well. Like, don't be scared of these big numbers, man. Because these teams
cover the 33, whatever it is.
These teams should clap cheeks in these first games. The point you mentioned earlier, Colby, when we were in Spaces about like these teams like got these softball games to be softball games, and
I forgot what the word that I there's a word for it. It's not
Candy ass.
No, it's like a
Like a fine tuning game. Like
a tune-up game. It's a tune-up game.
Tune-up game.
Yes, a tune-up game. Yes, Kadar said it. They say it in longest yard. I couldn't think of the word.
Oh yeah. Right.
You got a
right. It's a tune-up game for the guards.
Yes, that's what it is. A tune-up game for the guards.
Also, I don't care. Go ahead.
No, and it's a money game for the other team. Like if they're probably just making money for their program by showing up and playing. So
can I make
You're gonna
a
say
quick point out real quick? I went to junior high with this guy.
let's go. What up, buddy?
That's awesome.
Thanks for stopping by, homie. I love when that happens. You guys want to know something crazy?
Same enthusiasm in junior high.
He hadn't changed a bit. You know what's crazy? Speaking of junior high, a guy that I played basketball with junior high and high school, we're still like friendly on the time but we're not like, he doesn't follow me on Twitter. But because of the lotto that I hit over the weekend, he randomly commented on it. He was like, "Yo, DC, what the hell, man? Why are you popping up on my timeline?" And I was like, "What's up, Brian? Hey, man, how you doing? Come follow my shit." It was so funny, man. Brian. Hello, Brian. Well, Gooch, we appreciate you. If anybody's tuning in for the first time, man, thanks for stopping by. We will do a giveaway today, but we do this every single day. If you like sports, if you like hanging out, if you like talking bets, just give us a follow. Come and hang out. We do this every day. Let's go. Oh, he's been following me. Hell yeah. Let's go. We'd love to see it, man. I'd love to see it.
I
All
looked
right.
up,
Well, there's
I
just
looked up the undergrad populations just because we brought it up of Green Bay and West Georgia. There's only a 600 student difference as of 2023. So,
And
Small
does George's coach also do radio?
no, he does not. He does not.
Interesting.
He's
Interesting.
focused
I think
on
you're
elevating the
undercooked.
program to a
I think you're
Division I level.
undercooked. I think you're undercooked here. By
Shags,
simple mathematics.
I'm seeing 95.5 for the Arizona team total. We good with that?
fine.
They're scoring 100.
Yeah, I would like consider at like 98, 99.
Well,
But, yes.
these numbers move fucking fast with these
Look,
college
I mean,
kids.
well,
So
I'll tell you, I got 92.5 and last night, and it immediately jumped to 93.5. So I think that's
Shaggy
what
out.
Colby got. So
Shaggy out here moving lines, man. CLB. It's a thing.
I was just about to point out, V looks like he's begging for us to stop talking about this.
No, I'm actually trying to listen because I'm gonna place these bets later. Like I bet a lot of college basketball.
If he does this with us on Sauce Team, if he goes quiet, it's because he's locking bets.
It's-
in.
he's
placing
locking
bets.
He's
Like,
placing bets. So just
Like,
know
like-
that if he goes, yeah. All right. Well,
Part-time Division I head coach, Kobe. Of course I am. 100% I am. Absolutely.
I love the
brand
drama.
new programs. Fuck yes, we are fading them. Welcome to the
Hell
show.
yeah.
I
West
have to tell you.
Georgia?
I have to tell you guys why I bet UNC this week. Then, because if you like that.
Oh
You'll love
yes,
this.
yes. Tell
Oh,
me.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was doing my research. I had to call Shaggy because I needed his live reaction.
Okay.
I need that sometimes. Like a text doesn't do it for me.
sure.
I'm like, okay, let's look and see. I bet UNC minus 30.5. It's now at 27.5. I don't care that it moved 3 points. I was like, okay, who does Elon have? Are they returning a lot of guys? Maybe I should stay away from this. They might. It's Elon, but I'm like, okay, let me just do some research. This is what I found when I was looking for key players to look out for. This is what I found, boys. Player A, player B, player C. This is what an Elon beat writer put. And then
This guy covers the team.
he covers the team.
Couldn't come up with the names.
Wow.
Player A, a strong scorer from last season.
Did he-
if he
oh,
was
dude,
so
he-
strong, put his name.
He chat GPT'd that for sure. For sure.
No names,
Organize
just
for me.
players, just vibes.
Write me a piece about the team that I cover in 500 words or less. Boom. There you
Who
go.
is Elon? Why are they the Phoenix?
I am shook. That is real.
That's insanity, man.
V, I didn't do any more research. I clicked the 30.5.
Yeah,
That was all you. That was all you needed to know.
That's all I did.
That's it. I'm in.
That was all I needed to know. Okay. Now that was your college basketball fix. We got a big
Now we
season
did
in front of us.
We did a full hour of college basketball.
Hey, you want all the bets? Make sure you guys follow these guys on Action because they post every single bet for free for the people. So
It's in my bio. I
Yeah.
was
On
able to
Twitter.
link it this time.
On betting news too. There's so many scribbles out there. The season's going to be fun. These guys also just met last year in the midst of the college basketball season. So this will be your
December.
first full season covering
you
it
guys will
together.
be there
which
for
will
their
be,
anniversary. Make sure you guys tap in every single day.
You got to look up what day. It's like December.
I'll find it. Don't worry.
Oh, we got
It
all
was, right before
serious.
it was right before our birthdays.
Oh,
That's cute.
this
Yeah.
is so cute.
We were like, dude,
All
when's
right.
your birthday? Oh, dude, mine's the 8th. Dude, mine's the 10th.
First DM from Colby, November 19th, 2023.
You don't want to
Nice.
know what it was.
Yeah.
Hey, big head. Hey,
I can't wait to see player A play. That's
Yeah,
electric.
he's gonna ball out the strong score.
He's going to be
Strong
dishing to
score.
player C so much.
That A to C connection is going to be electric this year, man. Shit. All right, that's enough CBB. You guys will have a lot of it on the channel moving forward, but we're going to talk about massive slate on the professionals playing basketball tonight. V and I both have some plays for you guys in the NBA. V, I'll let you go first, and then we'll kind of go back and forth. What do you like out there tonight in the big slate?
well, so much. First off,
Yeah, it's
tap
hard
in with the scribbles because the card's gonna be big, right? It's like the NBA got pissed off that college basketball was starting today, and they said everybody in action, 15 games. We're starting one every 15 minutes. Like what is college basketball? Obviously, they don't know what they're doing because this would have been fantastic to have on on a Wednesday or Thursday when there's a little lull in the day games. But anyways, here we are, 15 games. and a lot to cap. The first one I want to get into is Kelly Oubre. Weirdly enough, the return of PG today, I know everyone's hyped on him making his debut with the 76ers. That's why we're jumping in on some value on Kelly Oubre. His volume has been fantastic this year, and even with PG in the lineup, I don't expect it to decrease too much. There's nobody on the Sixers team that is providing them any kind of scoring punch. The last few games, we've seen Maxey have to put up like 30 shots to try to get 30-some kind of points. Defenses are locking in on him, and now with PG coming back, it's going to be more of the same if PG even plays a full complement of minutes. I don't think he's going to, just with his injury history and the fact that he was hurt.
Oh
no!
In Phoenix,
and his hair looks so good.
Tough Suns team. I froze for a second.
Yeah,
you're good now.
Yeah,
Keep going.
Now
you're back.
But the thing about the Suns team is Kelly Oubre has history with this team. He spent 2 years with the Suns and his first full year as a starter in this league with the Suns. He averaged 19 points per game, 7 rebounds that season, and he went on to sign a really big contract with the Warriors after that. That was probably his career-defining year and has set him up for this future. I also think that being back in that arena, it'll kind of break him out of the shooting slump he's been going through the last 3 games. He's shooting 31% from the field and 30% from 3. It's been really bad, but the volume has been there. He hit this line in his first 2 games. He's still averaging 18 points per game on the season. And in his last 5 games against Phoenix, he's averaging 20 points per game. Last year, he had 2 games. He had 18 points in one, and he had 25 points in the other. The 25-point game came with Joel and Maxey both in the lineup. So the volume is there, and they need his scoring if they want to stand a chance against a very high-powered offense in the Suns. So give me Oubre over 14.5, minus 118.
I love it when they drop these points lines, like a couple points in situations like this with guys that are just maybe a couple games off. And the volume's still there because then you can snipe them. It happened with Pritchard yesterday or the game before. You know, the game before last, he didn't shoot very well at all. And they dropped his points line and his threes line a little bit, and he came back and hit 6 threes and had a great game the following game. So kind of one of those
Dame,
types of deals.
Another perfect example, SPJ, not to jump right back to that big lotto win, but he was 1 of 13 the game before that. Nobody wanted to bet him, and then you decided to bet him in a game. Was it against the Cavs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, against the Cavs, one of the toughest defenses in the NBA. So, sometimes shit don't make sense, but they're due.
It's a good way to happen with these NBA. I mean, these guys probably look at it for college basketball too, like just basketball in general. When you're playing that much basketball back to back, like there are guys that are shooters, especially that are going to have a bad night. And like this, just if they're good shooters that shoot a good high percentage or are a good shooter in general, like it's okay to go back to them the next game because they're probably going to have a good game after shooting like shit, you know? So
nobody shoots great forever. Nobody shoots bad forever, right? It's all going to even out. It's a game of averages, and that's what we're here to, mess around with. I think, like even the other night, I took a guy like Derek White, who has been so good and been fantastic from 3, fantastic from the field. But in a game with no Jaylen Brown, he was terrible in the second half. 15 first half points, finishes with 3 in the second half, and gives me the hook right at the end there, right? So it happens. Sometimes guys get cold. Sometimes guys get hot. You just want to find the right time to jump in on a guy.
Absolutely. So, all right, I'll talk about a couple of mine. I'll go fast through mine. I posted an article about 2 of these guys. You can go peep it at bettingnews.com. First one, Domantas Sabonis, over 19.5 rebounds and assists. The Kings are traveling to South Beach tonight to take on the Miami Heat. I don't really know why this line's 19.5. I got plus money earlier today. It's actually moved to minus 115 now. He's coming off a triple-double against the Raptors this weekend with 20 boards and 10 assists. If you guys know basketball in the NBA, you know that Sabonis is one of the best rebounding and facilitating big men in the league, maybe except for Jokic, the best. He's got a great matchup tonight, though, against this Heat team. Heat have not been awesome defensively so far to start the season. Great defensive teams historically, but not amazing to start the year. He's hit this rebounding and assist number in 4 of his last 5 games, and in his last 2 games against the Heat last year, he had 24 and 30 rebounds and assists in both of those games with triple-doubles in both of them. His triple-double is plus 700. I like that too. You can also take just his 10-plus assists. It's the same value. If you don't want to mess with the rebounds and the assists, you should probably get 10 points and 10 rebounds. But I love the RA number, especially at the plus money. I'm seeing it, like I said, minus 110, minus 115. I like it there too. I think you should have it's a close spread too in this game, 1-point spread. Should be a pretty close game between 2 teams that should be in contention for most of the season. So I love the line that we're getting for Sabonis over 19.5 rebounds and assists. Next one, this one's not even going to sell it. just give me Luka over 30.5 points. I took him last night. He sold my lotto, didn't get 45 points. I was asking a lot, but he had 25 going into the half. The Magic just aren't really good right now, and so they didn't really stick around for the rest of that game. But I still like it again today, man. He's cooking. The thing about this, why I like it the most, and then I'll talk about the last play, is Luka usually plays the entire first quarter of games. He's done that throughout his career. He had not done that to start the season until yesterday against the Magic. That was the first game so far to start the season where he played the entire first quarter. Jason Kidd even came out and talked about it after the game, saying that like Luka's back. He's back doing what he does, starting the tempo. And you can tell when Luka gets going early, he's going to get cooking. And I feel like last night he got going early, but then he didn't really need to finish off the deal. He still scored his points. He had 32 points last night. This Pacers team is not very good defensively. He has great success against them historically. He scored 39 points the last 2 times he played them at home in the last 2 seasons. Give me Luka. He's probably going to have a big night tonight. I'd also be really fucking mad if I didn't take him for 45 again and he had 45 after I needed him to score 45 last night. So this Pacers team should stick around with this Mavs team. They like to run at pace, and Luka should come out firing early and often. Thanks, Ma. Last one. This one's also kind of self-explanatory too. Give me Ja Morant over 14.5 rebounds and assists. The Grizzlies are taking on the Nets tonight. 5.5-point favorites in Brooklyn. So you got Star going to New York if you want to take that narrative, which is always a fun time. You got a Star playing against a team that they just lost to a week ago. The Nets beat the Grizzlies at home as 11.5-point underdogs. And Ja Morant has been absolutely cooking to start the season. I also like his triple-double at plus 1,200 to sprinkle that as well. But I love his rebounds and assist line. He could get this with flirting with assists if you like it that way around. So those are my 3 favorites that I locked in of the props category. As V said, massive slate. There's a lot of different angles out there that you can take. So that's I like that too, man. I'm not going to talk you off of taking that. He almost got one last night against the Magic. I think if he would have played a full game, he probably would have had a 40-point triple-double, to be honest with you. And this Pacers team, as we know, V, they're not great rebounding. They allow a lot of assists. If the Mavericks are knocking down shots, this game could turn into a track meet. So I like it for the value. It's probably good value. I would imagine it's probably somewhere in the plus 300 to 400 range right now. And we've said this before with these guys. If you get Jokic, Sabonis, Luka at anything over 150 or 200 for a triple-double, it's always a good bet. Yep. So
I got a couple more SPJ's looks that I want to talk about real quick before we jump to the duck race and giveaway for everybody. I know everyone's excited. But it's in this Lakers game. Anthony Davis, over 27.5 points. Set it, forget it. He's been eaten this year. If Lakers want to continue to win games, they have to run it through AD. We saw them go back to that against the Raptors team. And even when LeBron puts up big numbers, which he should when AD is kind of running this offense, I just think that JJ Redick wants to continue feeding AD. They're going to continue to win games. Shaggy, I hope whatever you need happens. But I love watching you sweat games. That is for sure. I just think, AD over points. Mm-hmm. Another look in that same Lakers game is Ivy and Cade. Whoever you want to take, you can get Ivy at 20 plus for like plus 150, and then Cade for plus money too at over 24.5. This Lakers team struggles against opposing guards. They gave up 28 and 23 to Fox and DeRozan in the same game, 33 to Booker. They're giving up points to every single guard that they've played so far this year. And I think that Cade and Ivy yesterday had a really bad game in a win for the Pistons. I think it's because they were looking ahead to this one. The Nets were in town yesterday. They got the best of them. But everyone's always got the Laker game circled on their calendar. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and these guys coming to town. So I think Cade and Ivy in a similar situation. Second night of a back-to-back. They're going to need to lean on these guys a little bit more, especially if they want to stay in this game. And you're seeing the Lakers come in. I think it's a 6.5 or 7-point favorite. It's not maybe kind of where you would expect it to be with how good the Lakers have been and the Pistons playing on the second night of a back-to-back, but the Lakers are rested, and I think we got a good one down in Detroit today.
Yeah, 6.5-point favorites right now. We talked about this earlier. The AD play, like if they keep setting his line at 26.5, just take it. It's not going to hit every single game, but right now the way he's playing and how they're facilitating the offense through him, it's worth a bet.
And then there's just one last narrative play, which is CP3 assists. He's playing his former team. He's doing it with his new team, a Spurs team that is now giving him more minutes, played 30-plus minutes in back-to-back games. He's also had 22 and 14 potential assists in his last 2 games, and we know he's playing with, like, the alien. right? Wemby and him, the connection has looked fantastic to the first couple of games. And in a game where he's playing his former team in their new arena with his new teammates, I think it's going to be an electric one. We know Chris Paul plays them really hard, and he's hit this line repeatedly against his former team.
Bang. V's got scribbles coming out for you guys shortly on his favorite props. I posted mine in the NBA and the NFL today, so you guys can peep those scribbles out there. It's hard to cover 15 games really quickly like that, but I think we just gave you guys and then you guys just covered 170 or something like that in a very short period of time too. So
We tried.
there you go.
I was scrolling the score app, and I was just like, oh my God, like it'll stop, right? Like it'll stop.
It won't.
Get there one day. Cool. All right. Well, there's some plays. Keep dropping stuff in the chat, guys. Get involved with each other. You guys always drop so many. You guys always drop so many bangers in the chat. So keep dropping them and getting involved with each other. All right. Let's do the giveaway. You guys have waited long enough.
You got to be in Twitch, though.
Got to be in Twitch.
Got to be in Twitch. I saw a lot of people asking. Oh, my God. Is it that bad? Sorry. It's just so dark. Look, if I don't have it, it's that dark.
Wow. Looks pretty, though. Drop a dub in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. If you're not following us already, let Shags know, who is the Duck Race man. All you got to do, guys, is you're here. That's how you enter, so you're just here. It's all good. Appreciate you guys for the support. Give us a follow as well on Twitch, please, and thank you to be entered. There will be 2 winners, and if you win, you just got to DM me on Twitter at SweatPantJesus, and I will get in touch with you guys and get you sorted out. It will be $100 and a hat to one of you beautiful people, or 2 of you beautiful people. We have, how do I get into Twitch? The link is right here. Hang on just a second. Oh, shit. Just go to twitch.tv/bettingnews. Twitch.tv/bettingnews. That is how you join us on Twitch, and give us a follow as well. 1 of 1 follow.
Oh, here we go.
We love it.
Up to 100 names. I hope I didn't have too many names.
Ooh, it's close.
It's close. Oh,
It's
I'm
close.
glitching out. 42 names on the list. Oh,
Let's go.
all right.
Let's go.
How long do we want?
Let's do 30 seconds. We're doing 2.
30 seconds.
Make
We're
it
doing
2 seconds.
Doing 2 races. Look at look at all those duckies. Holy shit.
Well,
All right, chat. It's okay. If you're in the chat, you're here. So even if you're watching an ad right now, you can give us a sub. So you don't have to watch ads, which is dope. But otherwise, let's roll.
We got some first-time chatters, too.
Here we go.
Elpo
Bing
Chan,
bong.
beep, beep, beep in the Jeep.
Beep,
First-time
beep in the Jeep.
chatters.
Oh,
I like that SPJ was talking to the people with the ad like they could hear that.
I know.
He does that. He always does
I
that.
know.
It's so
I
funny.
know, man.
Hey, if you got an ad, just sub. People with
Just
the
sub
ad.
up, even though you can't hear what I'm saying. Oh man, the fucking ducks.
Oh my God, Piki Wawa.
Piki Wawa. Oh wow. Swear no.
Queerno?
Swear no?
Swear no.
Swear no?
Swear no.
Swear
Swear no. Drop a dub in the chat, please, so we can know that you're real. Swear no. What up? There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Send me or us at Your Betting News a DM on Twitter, and we will be sure to get you sorted out for your win.
Swear
Congratulations, man.
Swear,
Swear no. Swear yes.
no.
Swear no. All right, one more
Let me,
for the vibes.
yeah, let me get the list again. Hold on.
It's okay. I'll just pull up, just so you guys know, this is what you guys are winning. We have a lot of different hats in our store for all the different shows that we have on the channel. You guys can go check out our store if you don't win one today. We have also a lot of mugs. We have hoodies. We got all types of stuff. Go check it out. The hats are really cool. They're embroidered. They're great quality. So go get involved if you didn't win today, if you want to support the channel. If not, it's all good. Appreciate you regardless. And hope
This
you
one's
win.
my
We just give them. Yeah, that one's sick.
That one's sexy.
That one is sick.
Very sexy.
I have mine. There's mine right here, baby. Woo-hoo. I didn't want to put it on there because I just washed my hair. It'll piss me off.
All right, ready, down, set, hike.
Bang, bang, bang,
Sorry,
bang, bang, bang,
Killing my
bang.
bandwidth.
Lowy
No, it's
Racers
okay.
want more of our hats.
I just appreciate you doing it for me because I just
For
can't.
sure,
Oh, your
for sure.
dad's gonna win.
No, he's not. You guys.
I
know
like that he's like Benjamin Franklin.
Makes sense. Oh, he popped back in. He's gonna make a late run.
Maybe. Could be. Oh.
Oh,
I hope Pico
Nintendo.
Wawa wins. It'd be
Nintendo. Nintendo.
So glitchy, Jesus. So glitchy.
Nintendo, drop a dub so we know you're real. Please and thank you. Nintendo. Nintendo.
Nintendo. There we go.
Yeah.
Bang. Good stuff,
Great
Nintendo.
profile pic.
Hell yeah. Good. Congratulations,
Get that on the
Nintendo. Send us a DM send me a DM on Twitter or send us a DM on Twitter at Your Betting News. Congrats. Good job, guys.
Can I
Let's
She's the
just get a
best.
win?
Go.
She's the best.
Just drop a
No,
sub.
but we have a store.
Yeah,
go
we have a
check
store.
You can just buy
We
one
have
yourself.
literally we have a store with so much cool shit. Just go buy one. Get a hoodie. Get anything you like.
Nobody owns the hoodie yet. I might need to buy it.
Not the new one, no.
I did. Oh, she just subbed. Oh, hang on.
Let's go.
I'll do this.
Boom! I have a hoodie, not the new one. The new ones are nice, though. The new embroidered.
Yeah, they are nice. I actually have one in the mail right now. I'm very excited.
Oh, hell yeah.
I got a light blue one. I was like, damn, I've been doing all these giveaways and forgot to buy myself one. Let me do that.
I've actually got a good amount of merch now too. It's really nice. Got a couple of hoodies. The zip up, the quarter zip is really nice. Don't sleep on the quarter zip.
This was a one of one, but I bought Shaggy's skin. I wear it all the time when I'm cold.
I put a mustache and I want a cameo. Hey man, if you do that, Pickle and you post a picture on the timeline, you'll be just like our friend, your nanny.
Yeah, we can do, we can do cameos.
You can get cameos in the house. Anyway, appreciate you guys. A lot of new followers around the house these days. We appreciate you guys stopping by. Like I said, we go live every day. If you like the content, come and kick it with us. Talking bets, vibing out, and having some fun along the way. Talking sports. Speaking of sports, let's finish this off with Monday Night Football. The Kansas City Chiefs looking to stay undefeated tonight against Baker and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming into Arrowhead, looking to maybe upset. I don't know. Let's see. It's a 9-point spread, as you guys can see on the screen. Over under set at 45.5. Shag, let's kick us off. I know you wrote about this game. Just chat if this is your first time. Shaggy is a ginormous Chiefs fan, so a little bit biased, but
as you can
not
see
too
by
much.
the background.
Indeed. What do you like in this game?
Come on, man. Smells like an upset. Be real.
I didn't say smells like an upset. I said trying to do an upset.
For real.
All right. Well, they're not upsetting the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to win this game. I want no part of the 9 at all. No part of it. No part of it. Chiefs are 5-2 against the spread this year. I'll give them that. Patrick Mahomes, when it comes down to it, he simply does his job and wins games. So I like the Chiefs to win, obviously. I do have a player prop. My favorite player prop in this game, I'm taking the kicker, Mr. Harrison Butker, over his 8.5 kicking points. I got it at plus 105. The field goal prop is just juiced to high heavens. It's over 1.5 for like minus 160. So turn towards the kicking points for this game. I think he's capable of knocking down 3 field goals for us. The Buccaneers, they allow 3.9 red zone trips to their opponent. That number jumps up to 5 on the road. However, when it matters, they do get to work. They allow touchdowns on just 54% of those red zone trips, number dropping all the way to 33% on the road. Now you look at the Chiefs. They get to the red zone 4 times per contest at home. Top 10 in the league. However, they only score touchdowns in 51% of those trips at home. That drops down to 33%. So more of the story, the Chiefs are going to get to the red zone plenty, but they are not going to be able to convert it into 6, leading to plenty of opportunities for Mr. Harrison Butker to get us 9 kicking points. Plus 105. Gotta love it. The weather is very shitty, Crazy Pellet. It's not that windy. It's a little rainy. But
not nice.
Not nice.
Kobe Marcio, betting news.
Not too bad.
What's up?
Yeah. Question for Shaggle Better.
Yes, please.
Kobe Marshall, betting news. Up your units. Question for you. You mentioned the Chiefs are 5-2 against the spread. With those 2 losses, were they bigger spreads?
They were not, or were they? They were not. I don't know. Were they? Were they not?
I believe one of them was because I faded them on one
question.
of them. But no, I was gonna say this is definitely a Bucks game on the spread, because the Chiefs simply cannot cover big spreads. I mean, you would look at this blindly and go, okay, that's not big enough, or that's not that big for the Chiefs because it's the Chiefs. They're a fantastic team, all-around team, but they just don't blow out teams. Yes, 8 to the Raiders. Yes, that was one of them. I think there's another one too. I believe
it might have been the Chargers because they won that by 7. They might have been 7.5.
It was like week 2, 3. It was one of those. I mean, you can't go wrong with Mr. Baker. Let me make this a rushing prop maker because that was a terrible line that I came up with right on the spot. It's always a great play to take Baker's rush yards, but
Lamar Mayfield.
Vanilla Vic.
Vanilla Vic. That'll work.
They used to call Daniel Jones that, but now it's got to be Vic.
What?
I think that ship might have sailed by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
All right. Well, I have 3 props in this game. I was gonna keep it with just 2, but then I talked myself into another one, and I'll save that one for last. The first one is the tight end for the Buccaneers. I'm taking Cade Otton over 51.5 receiving yards is the line that I got for Cade. Shop around. There's a lot of different lines out there. Find what you like best. I don't think it really matters. I've seen some 52 or 53.5s. Cade Otton in the last 2 games since Mike Evans and Chris Godwin have been out of the lineup has 10 targets in both of those games with 100 yards and 81 yards on 8 and 9 catches in the past 2 games. Question for the chat. No, I'd like your honest answer here, chat. Which team in the NFL is the worst defense to the tight end position?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Holy crap! You can almost get them at +10.
It's the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs. The answer is the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs.
It's the Chiefs.
We can't cover tight ends.
Can't cover tight ends. They did a decent job covering Brock Bowers last week. I know because I bet it. But I don't. And Baker doesn't have anywhere else to throw the football. He does in theory, but he likes throwing the ball to Cade Otton. I think that Otton's going to have a good game today. I did ladder his yards to 100. If you'd like to go that route as well, you could also ladder his catches. I like that too. Next play. Both of these are kind of more just like feel plays. I took Travis Kelce over 5.5 receptions. Plums plays, indeed. I took Travis Kelce over 5.5 receptions. I don't really get why this line's 5.5. It's -128, so I paid a little bit of juice here, but he has 9+ targets in 3 of his last 4 games. We finally saw Kelce kind of break out last week of his early season slump, but it's Travis Kelce. The Buccaneers struggled to cover the tight ends position as well. Not very good in that department too. So I really like Kelce for the catches. I was going to go yards, but then I found something else that made me steer more towards the catches. DeAndre Hopkins has been with this team for 2 weeks. His receiving yards line last week was like 34.5, and he didn't get it. I think he only got, let me just check what he got, 29 yards last week. DeAndre Hopkins' receiving yards line this week is 45.5. Make it make sense, chat. DeAndre Hopkins is going to do something tonight. I don't know what it's going to mean. I like the touchdown too, Colby. I like that play. I think he's going to get targeted a lot. I feel like he and Mahomes probably established some sort of chemistry in practice this week, and Vegas was like, yo, they're about to pop off. 45.5 makes no sense. This is more of just me taking the line here, and I like the 45.5. I think he should have a good game.
First time at home for him too, so you got to imagine Andy Reid and Mahomes are just going to look to get him involved in front of that home crowd.
Well, and the Buccaneers' secondary is not good. 29th in the NFL, allowing a lot of wide receivers and pass catchers to have good games against them. So, I mean, it's always scary taking a guy in a new offense that has only played a couple weeks. But I watched D-Hop. We talked about it when the trade happened. I watched him a lot for the Titans. He's got a lot of gas left in the tank here, and I think that we might see tonight. Maybe take it to 100, chat. Because you never know, man. D-Hop's capable, and this Bucs secondary sucks. So, yeah, those are the 3 that I like. I liked what you had to say, too, about possibly taking the Bucs to cover, Colby. I think maybe if I was going to take it. If you forced me to take a side.
I'm taking the Bucs.
I kind of like the 9.
It went down. It was 9.5 this morning.
There's a book that has 9.5.
Still.
But there's always a late steam. If there's late steam on KC, I'm taking the Bucs. Even though I don't want to add anything to my card.
Yeah. V, what do you? I think I saw that you and I kind of see maybe one of these guys the same way. What do you like in this game?
Yeah, I'm going straight for 6. Kelce, touchdown. thing with Kelsey is over the last 4 weeks is when this guy, I don't know if it's a fitness thing, I don't know what the fuck it is, but over the last 4 weeks, he's seen 36 targets. He has 9 red zone targets on the year. 6 of those red zone targets have been over the last 4 weeks. I think this is the week that we see the Mahomes and this passing offense kind of come alive. And I think that this is the week we see this guy get into the end zone once again. He has 1 touchdown on the year, 9 red zone targets. That is someone that is incredibly due. We know how many touchdowns he's capable of scoring in a single season. We know how he works, and especially on prime time. I'm loving this spot for Kelsey to get in the end zone. We saw what Kyle Pitts has done to the same Buccaneers defense twice this year. He's torched them for 179 yards. I don't even know how many catches and 2 touchdowns last week. I love this Kelsey play. I love it even more if T Swift's in the house. Kobe?
Yes, Colby Marcio, betting news. Question for Vsauce. What happened this past weekend between the Kelsey brothers? Do you think there's any added motivation for Travis being called that word that we don't use anymore and it's eliminated from all our vocabulary? Do you think there's any motivation there? Or do you think this narrative that I just came up with is just gibberish?
I think so, Kobe. And then you add into that the fact that his brother was actually pushed down to the ground, right? I don't know. Feels like a big narrative spot. And we at Betting News, we love our fucking narratives.
Ma tracked the jet. She's already her carbon footprint is the size of the universe.
I like it, dude. I had honestly completely forgotten about it. I had not forgotten about it, but if you guys don't know what he's talking about, Jason Kelsey made some schmuck look like a loser by taking his phone and smashing it on the ground. He should have done more.
Kids,
to
these
honest,
days, man.
I know, man.
Yeah.
He also got defensive with the guy. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So Kelsey took his phone and threw it on the ground, and he was like, "What are you doing, man?" And I was like, "You're a fucking..." Anyway.
He wouldn't shake his hand or something. That's why he was chirping him. I want to shake your hand. That's my favorite.
I want to shake his hand.
That's my favorite video.
People just don't have any class anymore, man.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
They forget that people that are people are real too,
The problem is you're chirping a guy who's from an era of I'm just gonna beat the daylights out of you versus a guy that hides behind a generation that hides behind a keyboard. So they're just
yeah.
They don't expect anything.
Or they put your phone in your face like this and they go, "Oh, hey,
honestly,
what's up? Talk to me. How's it going? Nice to see you." And Jason Kelsey's like, "I pushed to a fucking Super Bowl, you loser. Get out of my face."
Is there anything more triggering than just this?
No.
If it's in my face, I don't want it there. I'll turn into my father. Did you get permission?
Yeah. I like the play. I like the play, V. I like the touchdown. I'm already on the catches. I think the yards is not a bad play either. 61.5. It's I think all of those things could definitely happen. Anything else that you guys like in this game? Anything else to mention before we kind of move on and cook what we want to do for the parlay today?
Hunt is.
What do you say?
If you want to add a juice light to your parlay, Hunt to get a touchdown. His whole story this year, he's seen 20 plus attempts the last 3 games, and it's just when they get down there, they make a point of getting him the ball because he finishes strong. And the entire story with him coming back, him being off the field, all that kind of stuff has been just fantastic. So give me a Hunt to get in the end zone, but that's juice to high hell.
I like his carries too. It's 17.5. He's had 20 plus in 3 straight games. I think we talked about it before Hunt became the lead back. They definitely are going to want to be giving him the ball. And if you think that the Chiefs are going to have a lead in this game, then they're going to be Well, Andy Reid likes to run the ball anyway, but they're going to be running the football if they have a little bit of a lead, regardless. So, why is Xavier Worthy on here for 1 rushing yard for -105? That's interesting. All right, boys, let's do some cooking.
Get an end around.
Jet sweep for the touchdown.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Shit's happening.
Xavier Worthy
boys.
for over a half rushing yard. I feel like that's a good spot too in the rainy ass weather.
Yeah. Well, they like to use him that way too, Shags, right?
That's hit every game, 5 of 7 games this year, and the only times it doesn't hit is when he doesn't get an attempt.
Right.
Oh,
Exactly.
rainy weather, and the only 2 times they didn't do it was against divisional opponents that probably know that's in their playbook. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a Bucs team that play maybe once a year.
And it really
want to
opens
convince
it up.
ourselves.
I was gonna say it really opens it up with D-Hop being there too, because now you've got Worthy running around. Okay, I can't abandon everything to go to that because D-Hop,
And no Juju anymore either. He just got hurt with the hamstring.
if we want to convince ourselves even more about this, the Buccaneers also have a really good rushing defense, so they're probably going to look to maneuver the defense with eyeballs. They might, you know what they're going to do? Chat, clip it. And what they're going to do, they're going to run a fake end around play, just like a Kareem Hunt handoff, but Worthy's going to run around to kind of eye candy it, and then they're going to preview that and then have him do the actual play of an end around later in the game as like a, going back to it situation. I love when offensive coordinators do that, man. That's some sexy offense.
Andy Reid's called 5 run plays in 3 straight games. First time, I think, since winning the Chiefs. And they're making a point to run the ball this year, and it's because they have guys like Kareem Hunt and wide receivers that move the ball on the ground, I think.
Absolutely. Well, he's been like that a lot, Shaggy, hasn't he? When he's had a good back that he can rely on, he likes to run the football.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Take pressure off the QB.
Absolutely. All right, boys, let's do some cooking. Let's cook what we got. I've already got this Arizona 95.5 team total in here, right? That's what we're doing from the CBB world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of the NBA that we talked about, chat, give us your favorites that got dropped on the show. Boys, the parts that you were listening, did anything stand out?
Give me Luca.
Luca?
Pardon my
V, are you down to ride Luca?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I like Luca.
Give me
I
the
need him for my
Don.
lotto too. So, all right, Mr. Doncic, should we just take him for 30? Pay the juice on it.
Sorry, I'm reacting to Austin's question. That's
Yeah, I am too.
Austin. Take the full game. That's. I honestly, first half team totals are so fun. They're so fun, but they are emotionally draining because it's like a Yurfy Nerfy.
Right,
They're just so.
And if they start out cold for whatever reason, that's gonna screw your first half. But then they could really light it up late in the first half and into the second half to cover. So, 50 in the first half seems like a stretch.
If it's like 45, I'd say yes, but 50 is just.
Well,
You gotta be. That's to me, 50 is a perfect first half for a college team.
Beyond a perfect first half.
Oh my! I mean, you're hitting
situation,
everything.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, third leg, and I think V and I can agree, and I think you guys might be able to agree too. V, how do you feel about just doing AD for 25 points?
Love it. Honestly, we could take 80 at 32. He's going to get 30.
Let's just do 25 for the leg because
25.
it's gonna be close to 1,000 with 25 plus. All right, then we got to choose something in this football game. Of all the things that we talked about, do we just ride with Kelsey? I think we did something with Jay with
Yeah.
Travis,
To get in the end zone, narrative, right?
I was gonna say yards, but we can do the
Fade
touchdown
the
if you want.
slurs.
Fade the slurs.
Shaggy, you make the decision.
Let's see the touchdown.
Shags.
I like him to get in the end zone.
All right. All right.
That's cool.
Chat, here's your BetSPRESSO 4 for the night. 2 NBA plays, college basketball, and NFL Monday Night Football. The over 95.5 team total for Arizona. 100 points, baby. Luka Doncic, Luka the Don, 30 points. Anthony Davis, 25 points. And then Travis Kelce to score a tutty. That is plus 978. Gets the job done. Gets the plums moving.
Bing bong.
I guess that would be posted on our Twitter. If you're not following us already, give us a follow, please and thank you.
That tickles let me tell you.
That does. That tickles the pickle. We're getting back, boys, to be able to have multiple. You guys are just look at these. If you've never seen happy faces in your life, these two boys right there with college basketball.
You want to know what's
being back
sad
are the
though,
happiest of
SPJ?
faces.
Do you want to know
Temple's
what's sad?
sucking ass right now. That's what's sad.
What's that?
SPJ, my first game that I bet on tips off at 8:00. What
I heard you.
am I gonna do?
Well, and you texted me at fucking 7:00 this morning, so you know.
Yeah, run the meeting. Run the meeting. I'm awake.
Didn't it start an hour ago?
I was like, no, I'm in my underwear, so no, that's not happening.
You know what the show
You can run it in your underwear. Come on.
Yeah,
I do sometimes.
like that face.
All right, guys.
Good enough.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by today on the network. We appreciate you guys for kicking it. If this is your first time tuning in, like I said, give us a follow. Come and hang out. We do this every single day, talking sports, vibing out, and betting with you guys all the time. Go follow Kobe Marcio on Twitter. Go follow Vsauce. Go follow Shaggy Bets and go follow myself, as always, at Sweatpant Jesus. Go follow all of us at Your Betting News. Get involved with bettingnews.com for free sports betting information. We post our scribbles there every single day so you guys can know that we are literate human beings and that we actually back up what we talk about. And it's a fun time.
See
Boys,
Gooch.
you got any final? Yeah.
See
Bye,
Gooch.
Gooch.
That's a go, Austin. Nimhard scoring for sure.
Let's go. Boys, you guys got any final words for the kids before we scooch?
Basketball.
Scooch and see you Gooch.
Scooch and see you, Gooch. You guys came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. We'll be live again tomorrow for Puckett, talking all about the NHL with me, Gretzky, Betsky, and NZ. Be sure to kick it with us tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern, and we'll catch you guys on Basket Case on Twitter tomorrow in the afternoon. You guys came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. Have a fantastic Monday night. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
what
right
you know
here.
about rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do now?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about